Hey y'all, and welcome back to this very special episode of Hanging with the Crazy Crew. We are at Carowinds today and they are closed. We are getting to go back behind the scenes here, right behind me. You just see some people back here and some brightly colored vests. We get to go on a construction tour of Aeronautica Landing. There's no telling. It's Carowinds' 50th anniversary this year. This is their brand new, we're doing the whole entire area. So we get to go tromp through the mud, check out all the new attractions being built, see the progress is going on, and who knows what else we get to find out or even see today. So be sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell notification because you never can tell what and where or even what we'll see. Who knows? Can't never tell. But you'll find out if you ring that bell and you'll be notified immediately when I upload it. So come on with me, let's go get started, and let's go find out what we can see. Now there are some other YouTube channels here. Some you've seen, some you haven't, but guess what? I know you've seen this one. What's going on, Rock?
We're out here for Aeronautical Landing. A little construction noise.
Yeah.
A little construction tour.
Yep.
Excited to see what's
I'm
going on
very
out
excited
here.
to see what's going on.
A little mud.
A lot of mud, not a little. It's gonna be a lot of mud. Rained all night long. It's gonna be messy down there, but that's okay. We're gonna go through there for you.
Absolutely.
You ready to do this?
I am so ready to see.
Before you do, be sure you subscribe to this channel and go check out Adventures That Rock. The link to their channel will be down below. As always, let's go do this.
Let's do it.
We're still waiting to go on down. They got a group down there now. They're waiting for them to come back up so we can go down there. But as you see, there's a lot of other YouTube channels. Fantastic attractions, just out and about. Theme park predictions, Wildcat coasters. There's Adventures That Rock, 8-Bit Vacations, Carowinds Fans Only, Stateline Thrills. There's just a bunch of them down here. Waiting to go down here. We're gonna have a good time. One more down here I forgot to mention. It's Seth right here from the Jackson Travels.
How's it going?
And of course, Brandon. I just mentioned him from Theme Park Predictions.
Theme Park Predictions on behalf of Buckeye Coasters. Go check out them. They do
So y'all ready to do this construction tour?
Oh, let's do it.
Hi you guys, welcome! Officially, Aeronautica Landing. Thank you guys so much for coming, we appreciate it. We have Steve Jackson here who's going to tell you a little bit about what's been going on in the construction, as well as he's going to give you a lay of the land. Pun intended.
Okay, hopefully I recognize a few of you anyway, so this is Aeronautica Landing. All right, I'm done. No. Okay, so we've got 6 new rides, well 5 new rides and 1 reimagined area here, which is the bumper cars. So Hover and Dodge is the new name for the bumper cars. We've got 50 new cars coming. So hopefully they'll be here next week, the week after. They have they've got a real futuristic body to them. 4 different color schemes to them. It should really make that place really pop. It's got a new theming package to it, new color, all that. So updated sound systems, lights. It should be a really cool experience. Over here, we've got the Terminal A bar, which you guys remember that probably is Chick-fil-A was the last thing in that building. We're also doing it's an Italian themed restaurant. It's going to be next to it now. Chick-fil-A's not here anymore. So we've got Terminal A bar, which has got outdoor seating to it. It's got an indoor first service bar, indoor seating. Should be a nice place for placemaking. It's got shady covers over the outside, table, chairs, all that stuff. So we Hover and Dodge. Then we've got Gear Spin right here. We've got Air Racer, which is the far one over there. Then we have Air Walker, which is right here. So they're all spin around rides. These 3 rides are made by Zamperla. Great partners. It's on the ride. They actually they did in their shops. Great partners to work with. We've got another ride that's going in behind the basketball game. It's not in yet. And let's see, what I forget. So we've got basketball game. We've got games over here. That's the games building. We've got the old Fry Shack over there, which has got a new name on it. Sign's already up. And good part right here where all the guys are kind of working around now. That's the founder's icon. It's a big wing. It's got seat walls around it. It's a nice little placemaking area. And then there's different seating options, covered seating. Most of the queue lines have a cover on them, so it's we're doing a real good job as far as trying to provide enough shade in this area. This is a heavily themed area. Probably we haven't themed an area like this since we did Boardwalk. If you're around for that one, that was a very heavily themed area. This one is probably more so than that one was. So we're trying to get back into the theme park business here. The company and corporation is focused on adding that next level of experience to what we're doing and really making an impact. So basically almost wiped everything out down here and started over. Remember the Southern Star used to be here? We had the 3 games building in the middle. We had the swing ride over here. We got rid of the old queue line for AFX, added the ride back over there. So we've done quite a bit. Now I'm going to take you over here to Pier Spin and let you get close to that one, and then we're going to come back and we're going to come over here to Airwalker. These names are I got 2 different names in my head. I've got the trade name and then I've got our name. So if I hesitate a little bit, I'm just trying to make sure I get it right. Okay? So it's not muddy, but it doesn't go too deep. If you don't want to go, you can hang out right here, and we'll be back in probably about 5 minutes or so, and then we'll go over here to Airwalker.
So over by Airwalker, it's going to be a little bit easier to walk towards if shoe-wise if somebody does not. I see some people came prepared. So if you don't want to walk just yet, you can stay here, and then it's an easier walk over there. But anybody who wants to make the voyage over, follow on Steve.
All right. Touch it if you want to. Just don't hurt it. And don't sit in it. No, don't sit in it. No. Nice try. These boys are great. It's a really, I haven't ridden, I don't think I've ridden any of them.
Here is some of the theming we have out for Gear Spin. Around. I actually got to ride a gear ride just like this in 2019 at IAPA down in Orlando, and I'm gonna tell you not now, this is a lot of fun. It's amazing just sit back and watch this thing.
So we're doing a lot of underground, we're doing a lot of hard surfaces right now. They're finishing up the seat walls over here around the founder's icon. They've actually started putting in the gravel for the hard surfaces going back there towards Air Racer. So the plan is to start back there and then bring the hard surfaces this way. It's coming down from Blue Black and coming in from Copperhead. Those are where the 2 runways will connect, and it'll have the compass rose right there in the middle where they come together, right before the Aeronautica sign. So that'd be a great place for photographs. And it'd be very iconic, I'm sure. That's the plan anyway. If it's not, then we messed up. Questions?
Height requirement.
What?
Height requirement.
Height requirement.
Are they pretty much the manufacturers, like
yes.
what's on their website?
Yep. Yep. I think it's, I'm not going to say because I don't know for sure. Okay. But it's whatever I think it's 48. But it's on the manufacturer, whatever the manufacturer said.
Okay.
half clearing here, and then the vehicle actually spins as it rocks back and forth. So.
Steve, you want to take them on the pad, maybe?
Sure. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. When I say we're tromping through the mud, we're tromping through the mud.
You can step through the fence if you like. Just don't get in anybody's way. I ask that you don't go under the ride in the pit or anything, but just stay on the outside. Ask your questions, take your pictures, video, whatever you'd like to do. Oh, I think so. I think it's going to be awesome. I've actually ridden something similar to this.
Here's the view.
Especially about 12 years old. It's going to be awesome.
Well, here is the construction of the operator booth, but look right over here. Here's the control board for it. I'm gonna push you off. There's the control panel for Airwalk.
Now with the selection of the rides, they're very well selected ride. Is it Carowinds responsible for that? Is Cedar Fair? Is it kind of a blend of?
So we've got a design team called the Extreme Design Center, whatever. Anyway, used to be P&D,
Yeah.
so it's XDS now. And so the corporate entities kind of design it with some input from Carowinds, but it's really driven at a corporate level with some input from the park.
It just fits Carowinds, what Carowinds desperately needed. You know, family rides, more rolling flat rides. It's solid.
Right. We've actually got a business intelligence team that's doing that does a lot of analysis for us. Man, if I can talk today, wow. Okay. And that's what they look at. They look at, hey, what does each park need? We've got 13 properties, so they stay pretty busy. But this project was actually put on the shelf right when the pandemic happened, because it was in the works then. We put it on the shelf, and then once things got back to normal, we pulled it back out, finished it, got contractors. Here we go. So I've been talking about this since 2019.
Wow. What kind of food options is Terminal A going to offer?
Yeah. What kind of food options is Terminal A going to offer? Good food.
It's going to be a bar, so there'll be some theming to a great themed bar, and obviously we'll also have the Italian restaurant up there as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you still got Fry, the old Fry Shack building that is called
Frequent flyers.
Frequent Fryers, right? Frequent Flyers or Fryers?
From what I heard, actually says district.
Yeah. So we're putting new fryers in there, so it's chicken tenders and fries and stuff like that. Similar to what it's had before. And then you still got Blue Ridge Country Kitchen, you know, it's close.
Are the restrooms going to get any type of remodel? Or?
The restroom's got a total remodel on the inside and on the outside.
Nice.
Yep. So now, if you want to talk about something that's night and day, you know, because it used to have the old 4-inch tile in it.
Yeah.
Now it looks modern. It's got the big long tile in it, and it's totally different color palette. Looks very modern now.
Very nice.
Yep. It does look really nice. I haven't been in there they were grouting part of it the last time I was in there, so I haven't seen it completely grouted yet. But they're actually finishing it up pretty quick. Yes, the restroom got a total redo.
There is another ride platform right over there that they're working on. Yeah, a lot of work is still going on in this area. A lot of work has been done in this area. It's amazing to see an area transform like this.
Where the Hugos is going to be.
Yeah, right beside the old Chick-fil-A, that's where Terminal A is going to be
I
right
can't wait
there.
for Hugos.
I haven't tried Hugo's. Is it good?
It's one of my favorites at Cedar Point.
Really?
Yes.
Can't wait to try it then. And we just found out that the restrooms are getting completely done. Redone. So, you know, we talked about that before. What's going to happen with them? Well, now we know. But yeah, a lot of work going on down there. And right over there, if you remember, I've mentioned in the past updates that the basketball game is staying. Well, there is the structure for it right there. Right across from Gear Spin is the basketball game, so it is staying. I didn't record him saying, but there's a mixture of concrete and pavers, colored pavers that are going down in this area. So yeah, expect all new pavers, not asphalt, but concrete. It's gonna really look good through this area. Give you a little better view of all the construction going on over there at the restrooms. Now we are getting a ride through the park. Me and Ivy here from Wildcat Coasters. How many of y'all can say you've got to ride through Carowinds on the golf cart and not be a medical emergency? Pretty cool, ain't it?
Very cool.
Yeah. So this is what it's like when the park is closed. There's no music, no nothing. Now you hear us talking in the golf cart, but other than that, I mean, and look at here. There's actually vehicles in the park. See, it's a lot different when the park is closed. Well, that's going to end it for our construction tour of Aeronautica Landing. You know, we've been doing updates, but now we finally give you a tour. What'd y'all think?
Woo!
Yep, I'm excited.
Muddy.
Very muddy. And they're talking about another construction tour possibly before they open the area. So be sure you are subscribed and ring that bell notification because we got a lot of great updates coming from here and possibly other parks. So don't want to miss on that. We want to thank you for hanging with the Crazy Crew.